Welcome to another episode of Random Recommendations. I'm your boy Enigma.
And I'm your boy Kwame. And you know what we do? We like to recommend great content, great movies, great films, great shows, great whatever. But you know what? We got a doozy for you today. We got a doozy. You already know what it is. Bruv, let's just jump straight into the documentary series. This is not even a movie we're recommending today. We're recommending a doc, and we're sharing this one.
Yeah.
This is not even this. We're doing this together.
Yeah.
Mr. McMahon.
In the world of professional wrestling,
Vince McMahon.
He's easy to hate.
what you expect,
I don't fight fair.
that's exactly what you're going to get.
It's not my fault that I happen to be a self-made billionaire.
Listen, if you are, I have to just start with this, bro. I have to start with this.
Go.
If you are a wrestling fan, if you are a fan of the WWE universe, if you're a fan of WWF, if you're a fan of WCW, if you're a fan of wrestling as a whole, this is the quintessential wrestling documentary.
Tell him.
I'm telling you now, I've watched arguably all of the wrestling documentaries.
Yeah.
You name it, I've probably seen it. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. I've been to 2 WrestleManias. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen most, like Dark Side of the Ring, all of the other documentary series. Listen, I used to watch WWE Network. I'm one of them type of fans. Yes, haven't watched it in a while. I kind of went off wrestling for a little bit. But listen, this documentary, though, is for me, the best wrestling documentary I've ever seen. And like I said, I've watched all of them.
Yeah.
They covered everything.
Everything.
Bruv, you jump in.
It's the history of wrestling intertwined within his
With
story.
his story. Yeah.
So it was such a clever way of putting together a documentary. As we said, as we was chatting about it is, for wrestling, it's the last dance of wrestling documentaries. As in,
Facts.
The Last Dance, Michael Jordan, what that done for Jordan and basketball, that's what Mr. McMahon does for wrestling.
Facts.
The story of him as Junior, the man on the rise, his father
That's why
running
it's mad. People don't even know
from
Mr.
the
McMahon
beginning,
is Mr.
bro.
McMahon Jr., bro.
He's
Mr.
the
Vince
junior,
McMahon
bro.
Jr.
He's the junior. Him taking over the company. Him saying, territories? Fuck your territories, bruv. I'm taking my shit everywhere.
I'm taking over everything. Everything. This nigga changed the game. Do you realize he strong-armed the entire country in terms of wrestling? He strong-armed literally the entire industry. All territories, man just said, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm taking over.
I'm taking them. And I'm going to take your star. And I'm going to take Hulk Hogan from there. And I'm going to take my man from there. And I'm going to take blah, 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 blah. And then I love as well, the documentary shows the Hulk Hogan story, like a little bit of intertwined.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Attitude Era, the whole WCW.
The single greatest era of television. Not wrestling, television. It changed television. You can't play with the Attitude Era. You cannot play with the Attitude Era.
You can't.
Late 90s to early 2000s, don't talk to me. That's it. D-Generation X. Shut up. You can't talk to The Rock. You can't talk to Triple H. You can't talk to Stone Cold. Bruv, it's the fact that when that whole part where they're talking about Stone Cold and they're talking about when he first jumped on the mic and was like, and when he first ever said, that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold says so. Are you fucking nuts? And then just before that, remember was talking about was it? Who was it who come out before? He was talking about basically how he came up with a John 3:16. John 3:16 said whatever. Yeah,
Austin 3:16 said, "I'm gonna kick your ass."
I just kicked your ass. And next thing you know, t-shirts, marketing. Oh my days! I'm telling you now, watching this documentary made me remember how much I used to be into wrestling. Like I'm not, and please understand, I am not talking about when I was a young kid. I'm talking about as a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
As a grown-ass man. Because yes, we was all into it in the 90s. Yes. But bruv, I went to WrestleMania in 2011 and WrestleMania in 2012. With Miami and New York.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, bruv, I was a bigger fan then as well as I was 10 years, almost 20 years earlier. This documentary, the way this documentary takes you back and almost shows you the architect, which is Vince McMahon, behind this entire theater.
Yeah.
This man is a genius.
Genius.
He's a rapist, but he's a genius.
Marketing genius. No matter what you say.
He's a marketing
He's
genius.
An absolute
he's a rapist,
beast.
but
he's
a
rapist.
marketing
Allegedly a rapist. Let's just say
allegedly. I have to say
he'll
allegedly.
do anything for entertainment. The way that he terrorized his wife in this killed me. I was crying when he was lipsing up Trish Stratus in front of his wife, and she was supposedly senile. When we know she's not, we know in real life she knows what's going on. Absolutely,
it's worth
hilarious.
Watching behind the scenes, you know, because watching it, like, if you remember, obviously watching it when it actually happened, it's bad enough. But when you actually see the behind the scenes, it makes it 10 times worse.
And she was down with it. I'm not a good actress, but I'm down. Okay, yeah, dude, do it. Get down with
Vince.
it. Again, as well, the story with him and Shane, how Shane had to do everything to try and earn his father's love, but because his father, because Senior was so hard with Junior said, "Fam, you're gonna have to buy me out. You get me? And if you can't do that, I beg you sit down." And that's what he done. But Shane, you remember we were saying jumping from the top, bruv, mankind madness.
Newfound respect for Shane, bruv. Newfound respect for Shane, because, bruv, the stunts that he did, like I said, like I was saying the other day, it's like I think people forget, like, Shane is supposed to be the spoiled rich kid. When I say he is the furthest thing from
that,
the spoiled rich kid, because he went above and beyond more than most wrestlers.
Yeah.
To forge his own wrestling career.
Yeah, and I think what this documentary done that I like, and I'm actually surprised it even got away with this, but it didn't paint Mr. McMahon as some savior of wrestling. It showed you the bad side of him. It showed that Mr. McMahon, the character, was very much Mr. McMahon. You kind of go on saying, like,
everybody said it.
He distanced himself, but you know that part when they were cutting to everyone, is he like the character? Yeah, he's like the character. He's like the character.
But he was the only one saying, no, he's not.
No, he's not, because he can't see it. But it didn't paint him in a great light. Obviously, it kept saying, the sexual allegations thing. And I think, bruv, because I remember how disgusting some of them was. I actually read up some of the lawsuit. So,
I still haven't.
One of the allegations is that during a threesome, Vince shitted on a ting. He went to the toilet, cleared himself up. Then he continued the threesome for an hour and a half with the gal still having the shit on her. That is a beast. Hey, yo. Imagine beating a ting and she got shit on her. That's whirling.
So she wanted me to cock over her and shit on her stomach.
Bruh. Why?
So after I shits on the bitch, bruv, are you fucking kidding me?
Bruh.
That's wild.
That's the allegation. That's the allegation. Shitting on the thing and then beating it. And they said WWE has paid out 19 million in like hush money. Do you know how much piecing you have to do?
Well, I thought it was 12. I didn't know it was 19.
No, it's 19 now. It's risen. That's what it was. As of 2022, it was 19 million, bruv. Do you know how many?
Do you realize how much of a beast you must be, to have to pay out? Because you know what it is. You know for facts, man knows beforehand that he's willing to pay something. So he's already got it in his head. I'm gonna do some greasy shit. So let me put a couple of million aside,
just in case.
Just in case.
I need that lawsuit money. I need that lawsuit money. Vince is an absolute beast.
Hey, yo, you tripping? Yo, no.
Even Vince. Diddy would be like, fam.
Even Diddy would be like, yo, I didn't go to none of those Vince parties.
They shitting on bitches right there and still fucking them.
Jesus.
I don't know.
They're talking about my freak offs. Let's talk about Vince's freak off. Vince is, oh my God.
Shitting on stomachs out there, dog. But
shitting this shit. Shitting on her stomach. Nah, seriously. But you're right, because what I liked about the doc was the fact that, just like you said, they didn't pay him in a good light. It was honest.
Everyone in it as well, from Rock, Booker T, Cena, Hulk, obviously, they got
and it's
everyone,
because it
bro.
was for Vince.
It was the right characters. It was Hulk in the old days. It was how Stone Cold took it to another
Stone
level.
Cold.
It was how Trish Stratus brought on the Divas.
Yep.
It was how Rock brought on his era. It was how Cena continued it on. It was like every single character was something special and something intertwined into the story. And that's the best type of documentary. 100%. 100%.
I freaking loved it, man.
That's our random recommendation for today, Mr. McMahon. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Thank you guys as always for watching, man. We really appreciate it. If you could drop a like or a subscribe or both, that would be much appreciated.
Yes.
I've been your boy Enigma.
And I've been your boy Kwame. We've been the two men them that like to give you them random recommendations. We out. Peace.